Good afternoon, Dr. Becker and fellow classmates. Today I will be presenting my persuasive speech. I chose the topic volunteering to help the homeless. I'm going to start off today with a question. What do you guys visualize when you think of homelessness? Many people, and myself included, at least once pictured a man, most likely an alcoholic or drug addict, standing at the busiest intersection with his sign and cup, asking people who drive by for their spare change. This is true in some cases, but there are many other causes and forms of homelessness. Some other causes could be losing your job, getting divorced, or even domestic violence. My point is that in many cases, people had no control over what caused them to become homeless. According to communityha.org, there are three types of homelessness: situational, cyclical, and chronic. Situational is when a person usually has a place to stay, but for some situation are currently homeless. Cyclical is when a person goes back and forth. This is usually when people are staying with friends and relatives or couch surfing. Last is chronic, which is when someone is homeless for an extended period of time. Just keep in mind that most people don't choose to be homeless. An occurrence of unfortunate events is what causes a lot of people to become homeless. According to endhomelessness.org, there are on any given night over 500,000 homeless people in America. In Delaware, there are 1,000 people, 200 of them being children under the age of 18, homeless on any given night. So as you can see, even though those numbers are decreasing, we still have a problem. I don't know about you guys, but I see at least one homeless person on the corner asking for money a day. I always think to myself, how that person got there and how could I help? There is no permanent solution to homelessness. I'm not here today to present some amazing idea that's never been thought of before that will permanently stop homelessness. I'm also not asking anyone to make it their full-time job or do anything above and beyond the ordinary. I'm here today to suggest some minor and very easy ways individuals can help their local homeless community. There are many little things that you can do that will be of little inconvenience to you, which will help someone in need tremendously. One of those ways is donating your old clothes that you no longer wear. Having the proper clothes is extremely vital for the homeless, especially in areas with harsh winters. Having a winter coat, socks without holes in them, and a decent pair of shoes can be the difference between life and death for the homeless. Remember, there's over 500,000 homeless people on any given night. They all won't make it into shelters all the time, so it's extremely important for them to have the proper attire on for those nights that are spent sleeping outside. Another way you can help the homeless is by helping feed them. You can do this by either donating canned goods or volunteering at your local shelter to help serve dinner. Everyone, in my opinion, deserves a hot meal every day. Also, I understand that we're all very busy people. We all work full time and have our own families that we need to spend time with. If you're somebody who doesn't think you have the spare time to go to the shelter, there's other ways you can help. You can donate a percentage of your weekly or monthly income to your local shelter or charity of your liking to help your local homeless community. That money could be used to buy school supplies for the homeless children, provide food, hygienic products, or blankets and pillows for your local shelter. If you don't have the money every month, just donate when you can. If you're somebody who would like to take a more personal approach, there's also ways for you to help. According to www.afa.org, 40% of the homeless either previously or are currently struggling with addiction. Even the ones who aren't are still going through tough times and may be depressed. You could volunteer at your local shelter to help counsel, give advice, teach life skills, or just be of a supportive presence for them. A lot of homeless people have no support or anyone who cares about them. This is the more hands-on and personal way to help out. You will even find out a lot of them are good people who just need some help. Everyone sitting in this room today is unique. There are many other ways to help out that I have not mentioned today. Find your own unique way to help that best suits you. Helping the homeless will not just help them, it will also help you and the community in the long run. If you're a parent, you'll be setting a great example. You could even volunteer with your kids, which would be a great bonding experience. It will also help the community. Areas that are heavily populated with homeless tend to have more crime. I mean, desperate people do desperate things. If you haven't eaten in days, you're most likely going to do what you have to do to eat. If we help provide the homeless with the right resources and knowledge, the sooner they will be able to become functioning members of society again. It will also make you feel good knowing that you helped someone in need. I don't know about you guys, but I feel great after helping a stranger in need. In the near future, we plan on partnering with non-profit charities that help the homeless. This will make helping them more accessible to you guys. We also plan on matching your guys' donations dollar for dollar. Our overall goal is to make helping the homeless more accessible to you guys, which in return will provide the needed resources to help the homeless. Remember, find your own unique way of helping and only do what you can when you can. Nothing is too little and everything helps. Thanks for your time and thanks for listening.